They're everywhere. They're in the speakers, they're in the lobby, they're in the microphone, they're in when I'm hot. See, they're in the property that I stand on, and whose property is it? I mean, that's the question, it's all different. Barbarian against manhunt, can't see the handgunners. Do I look handsome? Huh? I don't care what anyone thinks, cause external reinforcement don't mean nothing to me. I'm a thing. I think with my own thinking mechanism when it tweaks and speaks to me. It's him. It's right here. Hi, how are you doing? I think you look pretty good no matter what anyone else is pursuing. No matter what influences made something to matter in your life. Don't really matter, man. I'm the psychopath with a knife. Stabbing myself apart, feeling my heart kneeing it. Knocked down with a deceptive deceiving spray like the pieces hit. The thesis lit in my pocket. Dollars don't mean a thing. They don't mean nothing but matter, and everybody is matter, and everybody is it. But it is not the spit or the saliva when it climbs out my mouth and commits. Intermittently, it disperses inside of your ear and it legitly spits and rips something out that doesn't hit. But it hits, it takes a hit, it draws a blank. I try your attention, I try your stenciled out thanks. Hey man, draw something.
No. Let me give blank to that. What did you, do you remember what just came out of your mouth? It was something about...
This secondhand smoke, it'll never kill me. Filter is a hoax. Villagers all hurting, most of them filthy, some of them early mourners, waking up in sleepwalk, talking to themselves. This is why I fell on my shelf with bobbleheads who I mistakenly feel taller than. I'm positive negativity is polished with consequence. I mean knowledge is power. If ammunition isn't hollowed yet, tomorrow your boat. Till yesterday, bungee jumps off the bridge above crescent waves, straw in mouth, bouncing up and down for the water that sheds life. All I wanna know is who plugged this spout? I've fallen off this shelf and you judged me. Character exposed flaws, now they playing pause. It's so fuzzy, the moths are buzzing around to the spider's nest, bedding in smog, chameleons to their environment. Fireflies hovering under one another's skin, exoskeleton cracked, hermit crab snared. Naked, nothing sacred, just a pair of eyes staring aware on the outside of an inside joke. I swear sometimes broken glass in my throat, stale smoke suffocating on transients, thick possibilities drifting thin, trial and error, slip into this stick man happiness. Someone left a baby on my doorstep with a note in his mouth that read, please kept fed, please kept fed, yeah, please kept fed, please kept fed. Someone left a baby on my doorstep with a note in his mouth that read, please kept fed, please kept fed, yeah, please kept fed, yeah, please kept fed. Someone left a baby on my doorstep with a note in his mouth that read, please kept fed, please kept fed, yeah, please kept fed, please kept fed, yeah. Someone left a baby on my doorstep with a note in his mouth that read, please kept fed, please kept fed, yeah, please kept fed, please kept fed. Tiptoe across eggshells, hard as lava coals, handicaps exposing each clothed bead of sweat that rolls off, avalanche transposed into waterfalls. Fall inside my peppermint candy, bloodshot eyes, trembling within this igloo shield, fat supply low, sealed by my side, howling out timberwolf cries, frustrated gut pain fluctuates uncomfortably. If I fall asleep, tug me, this must be a dream. I age into an ugly must touch to see belief. Wrong way and a one way, I wanna steal the metal pain from her eyes. Self-prescripted agony lays in me. Besides, heroin high is running low and I need it to survive, so I run by your side. I run outside my mind, but this chain is tied so tight around my frame that if I manage to escape, space would try to die. All the beauty with blackness, you can never take my white. In this movie I acted, we'll be stuck in a camera lens, attempting to tame with crazy praying mantis hands. Selfish fangs salivate with foam, aim for death, to suck radioactive poison out of a fleshy cactus glands. shed the needles, breathe slow, take a breath, now give one back. Addicted to this mouth, the mouth resuscitation, holding on to the fact that I can never let it go. Someone left a baby on my doorstep with a note in his mouth that read, please get fed. P.S. I hope he don't choke, I hope she don't choke, I hope it don't choke, I hope he don't choke. Someone left this baby on my doorstep. Someone left this baby on my doorstep. I hope he don't choke, I hope she don't choke, I hope it don't choke, I hope she don't choke. Someone left this baby on my doorstep. Someone left this baby on my doorstep. I hope it don't choke. I'm wet, I'm wet, I'm wet. I'm sopping wet, mop up my sweat, running so long to a song that you sent. I am an immigrant, they're out to get me. Bottle my innocence, swallow till empty. Capsule is half full, so let's make it whole. Endangered species will break free and roam. Save me and maybe we both can go home and burrow into an eternal shelter, structure of foam. Drummer boy beats to a comfortable tune, melodic, convincing. Who won the war? Who cast the stone? Drafts your platoon, detach the holster, then go for the highest peak. Silently set smoke signals on the roller coaster to an organ donor, the owner of contorted orphan born endorphin absorbers. I'm swimming in my own distorted Ford for recorders, and I will take no orders from the gold-plated soldier. She sees my clothes, I feel my skin. She thinks I'm gold, I know I'm not. Scrape off my peel, fake all my feelings. This cape isn't real, I'm a gold-plated rock. She sees my clothes, I feel my skin. She thinks I'm gold, but I know I'm not. Scrape off my peel, fake all my feelings. This cape isn't real, I'm a gold-plated rock. She sees my clothes, I feel my skin. She thinks I'm gold, but I know I'm not. Scrape off my peel, fake all my feelings. This cape isn't real, I'm a gold-plated rock. Give you my power, I need your help. I can't feed myself. A piece to this puzzle that I will not solve alone. You're a hole in my wall I found brighter than snow. Shades are removed, blinds are now open. Ripen what's molded, blind me in focus. I'm hanging in there, clenching with white phantom limb fingers. But no, I'm not off the hook. Look, that's what I get for acting a crook, trying to shrink the world into the palm of my hand. That's what I get for not cracking the book. So eager to overstand what I don't yet understand. Overdosed on self-awareness, now I skate up the ice. Responsible, accountable according to my inflamed rights. Now trying to take flight, but weight holds me useless. On the shoulder lies a feather paper clip to my excuses. She sees my clothes, I feel my skin. She thinks I'm gold, but I know I'm not. Scrape off my peel, fake all my feelings. This cape isn't real, I'm a gold-plated rock. She sees my clothes, I feel my skin. She thinks I'm gold, but I know I'm not. Scrape off my peel, fake all my feelings. This cape isn't real, I'm a gold-plated rock. She sees my clothes, I feel my skin. She thinks I'm gold, and I know I'm not. Scrape off my peel, fake all my feelings. This cape isn't real, I'm a gold-plated rock. I know I'm not, she thinks I'm gold, I know I'm not, she thinks I'm gold, I know I'm not. I'm close, I feel my skin, she thinks I'm gold, I know I'm not, I know I'm not. She knows I know I'm not, she thinks I'm gold, I know I'm not. Close, I feel my skin, she thinks I'm gold, I know I'm not. No, I'm not, she thinks I'm gold, I know I'm not, she thinks I'm gold, I know I'm not.
Kill them all, but don't kill no one. Don't kill them softly or hardly. I don't know what I'm spoken or what I'm speaking. But maybe it's something that I didn't understand was just creeping. I mean, darkness shadows and barks on silhouette of a tree. Hanging by his genetic DNA in the pedigree. My energy will never die. Infinite, I mean really. Inside of parentheses, eternity on both sides. Ride, pressure, kick it in the center. Blow up, amplitude, whatever, I'm clever, but I'm not. Pull the levers on the spot. See me blow up like some mucus on some snot. Not like I ain't got what it takes. I ain't got what I'm trying to speak off the top of my face. Not the top of my head, not the top of the mic. Not the top of what's dead, not the top of what's alive. What you trying to climb, the vine, great line. I ain't got 9 lives, I got 8 lives. Let me climb to the point where I fall. I'm just glad it's hit them sad.
tricks I play on myself. This camouflage, I'm ripping it off. The cameras won't capture my picture because I am transcending past an default called human emotion and spectrum of beauty. Usually infested with secrets that make you feel weak and lost to me. Like the boy at camp but never got the letter. Was forgotten the stamp with a 35-cent pressure. I'm sure the lips dry, cracked and weathered. I'm sure the mailman had an earthly temperature. The answer of nature is spinning the thinner in the form of vapor. I go the flame with no can of gas. Down the last nightstick, now let's quench this insatiable thirst. Strikes out of my fuse, I've been accused of trying to blow up. Why don't you pull off your mask, making me sick? Agoraphobia, hypochondriac, with a little twist. I'm as flexible as a child. Put me inside out, hit me upside down, turn my frown into a smile. Here, use these tweets to pull out when I'm truly all about now. Every bit of energy you ever expand will eventually affect everything, my friend. Scalpel the brain, wash the exterior. Not with the rain that fell from the stage. Over this play I'm playing, I feel so inferior the day I break out of these chains and see through this mirror of worth. Wanted to get a false sense of security, like I'm superior, not to no one. You know what? The rest remain. This director's insane. Let me down the comprehension, some misconception. All disparate and sensitive, expecting the same. Pull on my face, open me up. Pull on my face and open me up. Take off your man's suit, open me up. There's so much I hate, but so much to love. It's hidden within our collective perception. It's interconnected, meaningful mass. No telling what lives in this realm. Our consciousness stimulates magnetic, electrical static. Universe trembles at a nuclear level. But earthly agendas tend to separate. Interdependent links, one week from the eye in the mind. Like no memories, just love. I'll empty the cup, nothing is mine. It's all yours, the force is divine. I'm so silently born with withdrawal that I crawl. How the grids and his ideas and a test tube. I've done my research and I'm breathing again. Plug into my receiver, I'll let you so I can feel my heart beating again. Pounding point of view, so it's beating. The chin is no longer reaching to these machines that I believe were bigger than him. I'm receiving and eating my right slower. I wonder how much lower our love is relative to the threshold of suffrage and every assumption attached to beliefs. In order to solve all of these problems, stuck between freedom and destiny's tendency to pop up. We're all attached to the hip, we're all precious to him. I'll be leaving myself once my conflicts are settled. Believing in hell is a cosmic endeavor. My monsters are clever, they don't hide under my bed. They find a section of my head and that's them festering instead. Me, I'm confident, conscious, superior. When motives go ulterior, emotion goes haywire. Warning, warning, weekday peer alert. Hey, were your wires high to make you think you were a creature? Sir, I am not bluffing, just brushing with the rushing paintbrush. The language could never come close to touching. Delivering stimulation, get low and opinionated. This is a positive, honest, nonsensical remedy. MC abbreviated something. I control the yellow bricks in the development of my road. As long as I know who's getting paid to lay them down up in the flow. These folks are so broke, they won't leave me alone. I hope interest makes sense, I'll pay them nothing at all. I'm a bona vibe, I like to get excited. It's alright, I find myself, I enjoy to destroy. The precise to the slice, the fight before the fall. The animal to the ear of the wild that picks up on the call. The world is psychotic tumor in me, I'm the knife. The rumors that ruminate in my beats who are blind. Stab me with the key to success, my needs are not met. Regardless of the circumstance, I breathe and I'm dead. I once had a discussion with a man so destructive. His hiding spot was a blind spot when disrupted. Drugs kept him company, he sincerely loved them. He needed them to stay alive, to strive and properly function. And it was at the funeral home where we began the conversation. Unusual, such a strong pull toward death and hatred. The life of deception, lies, threats and weapons. His pride was embedded, and each time he felt tempted, he cried at the every conscious breakdown that he ever had. Except the friend on the left shoulder would always tend to hold his hand. The other friend was left, but he never fell asleep. He just jumped onto the ground and slowly watched over his feet, right? For paths were looking grim. His past was used as ammunition for every justification he created in his head. Levers in the head now ran off synthesized machinery. Although his IQ never left him, he was gifted with detailed visual imagery. So difficult for him to breathe the day I seen his face. A contrast to vibrant flowers behind him smiling in that vase. He looked at me and smirked with a smile on his face. At this point in my life, I wouldn't mind residing in her place. My taste for clients wasn't sensitive to this degree, but left without an option, we stepped out to catch the winter breeze. He said to me I once called the enemy in his fortified force, and promised to trade my soul for methamphetamines, gold and whores. With sweat eating my pores, he crept into my bubble and said, I need to tell you something between you and I, got it? I honestly serve no purpose on this plane in which I walk. I ain't got no faith, so suicide may just repair my broken clockwork. The last rake of that camel, which he blew out so calm, only resembled the devil in how he desired to put his fire out. He continued with no mercy when expressing his emotions. I wonder if he realized how much he hurt me with his hopelessness. A suggestion, still wearing my mask, depicting a man with hope yet dripping in sad stance. The response was only filtered through my mouth as a medium, an instrument to God, especially now when I most needed him. The words that gently floated out my mouth into his ears may have been the exact message that my friend needed to hear. I said, believing there's nothing up there may leave you in a coma hell. Maybe that's why you're so overwhelmed. Regardless of the fact, if you believe in the immortal realm, you're using faith to control your entire motive self. So who wins in the contest of individuality? He who is reluctant to abide by ancient sanctions. Cause losing may be winning if one raced with the belief which would transcend the body into an eternal heaven. And a connection was made, an old conviction reinforced. Results were never seen till 3 weeks later on the course. Thank the Lord, the catalyst, a reborn planet seed may start a forest, a foundation to a fortress so gorgeous. The race is never over, forever running from the past. I prayed the race in which he ran would allow him to take a breath. To this very day I'm unsure of what hangs on his shoulders. I don't know if he's sober, but I know he's more content. Every step I see him take, the reflection in his ways, the game he played can be deeply found within all of my traits. So in a misdirected manner of a sense, I saved myself the day he fed him faith with our spiritual consent. the sign reads dead end, but the road seems as if it won't concur. Curiosity is exhausting when every road is stained with opinion. Advice seeps into naive as if it was its soulmate, serving equal doses to the guard, sleeping on the ledge of freedom. Coherence interferes with teapot, eager libido, cause the bearded lady's beard is too gruesome for the rationalized freak show. Isolate the corner of the box soaked and soggy, cause when the dripping stops a dry hole, maybe your only option. The black colored sheet of PM reveals its own gold, confusing as many holes in one could stamps to the rampage of what opposes it. Backside character, sometimes in bondage to the opposite of its nature, but if it lack, then it won't be. Autonomy is just another word to bring relief to shade with reason and believe the tree never needed its leaves. Leave air to breathe in its interrupted space. Advantage always taken to what's placed on one's plate, and he ate. Spit the food out cause you see the other's pace. With a tray made of fate, the face aches a little cold, but how frostbit is his? Silicone froze, so icicle drips strike likeness with flint. The magnet only pulls cause he lost on what I binge. Moccasins worn filled with swamp water and phlegm, while my wearing boots made of leather and consent, tied tight enough that I think it's about that time to sever limbs. Pleasure no longer a trigger to avoiding the spring attached to the fallen plant, drooping within my inner winter. The autopsy of autumn brought a blossom-tinted life to the previous premeditated malice dressed in white. The perfection of failure is such a contradiction as a snowflake shade the face of a snowman's suspicion. The perfection of failure is such a contradiction as a snowflake shade the face of a snowman's suspicion. I got an eye that spots the eye who tends to stride and walk past the line he talk. Each time he walked on sidewalks cracks pride. He plays that instrument well. Sometimes he wishes that he wasn't so musically compelled. I got an eye that spots the eye who tends to stride and walk past the line he talked. Each time he walked on sidewalks cracks pride. He plays that instrument well. Sometimes he wishes that he wasn't so musically compelled. If I caught the sky in my hand, it would slip between my fingers, preoccupied with results of all faulty experiments. Black and white may pacify my receptor's capacity to capture in color and measuring never-ending depths of deep. So I sip the specialty, absorb the foreign wavelengths. Every door that I bolted, locked, anxiously awaits me. Take me backstage, please, so I can shake the hand of the narrator in my head and how he tickles neutral vacancy. Ink cartridge running low, cap remains detached. I think I'm smarter than I am, or am I smarter than I think? I think I'm smarter than I am, or am I smarter than I think? Bulimic found a strategy to eat reflux beliefs. The artist seldom fills in the exoskeleton sketch of the ideal experience that I expect to manifest. So the artist is a failure, but those times he fights back against the punished system I've imposed, the moment lacks absolutely nothing.
What's your name? Mr. Crane.
Krista, come to lift off of me. If you don't know, then get lost. I don't know what it costs. When I might go it off. When I piss it off. When I start the cough, when I start the point, fit off. Now what? You want some coffee on our property? Can't see me, dog, with monopoly. I don't hear it, I don't get inside the spill. When I try to get past the mirror, get past. So I run past the pavement, can't see the basic. Don't know, I'm hanging in my basement. Upside down, inside out. Rip me apart, see what I'm about. That's really why they're not on the surface. I don't even know what you think is certain. It's not certain, it's part of the dirt, part of the earth, part of my purpose. It's not pertinent to what I'm spurting. I'm murdering with murder, kids.
Sunset fell on top of me, scrape me off these boards, inject me high to the sky and never again say you're bored. Die, the sky with the color of my gut pile. Mixing tears we cried, the ones that left stains on the sundial. Hot pink magenta was the edible fluorescent glow, drooping home soaked in sun ink. Stumbling, clutching sunny company, ugly underneath, trying to rub off on somebody and shed a little money like stunning, right? A waltzing, talking contradiction, found freedom in free falling. The ground mold, my imprint, it was good while it lasted, bad cause it doesn't. Man, I feel like I had it, but I sold it for drugs, and I would be an addict if the basement didn't have such an underlying truth that I believe I needed so bad. I read what you wrote before I dove. I don't know if I can float, my hands won't hold. Result is inevitable. I would if I could, but I can't, so I won't. Hold me today, day, day, day. Hold me today, day. I would if I could, but I can't, so I won't. Hold me today, day, day. Hold me today, day. I would if I could, but I can't, so I won't. Hold me today, day. Hold me today. I would if I could, but I can't, so I won't. Hold me today, day. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Out came his brain's dead cells that he felt melt. In went the train of polluted chemicals. Choo-choo oozing, dripping out of his mouth. Down his soul and up his throat and out into the open. What's now exposed is drowned folks. Most pokers out disgusted. The smoke is blowing the backside. Now someone left it open. The moment that you floating, it's air polluted, potent. Fiber hyperactive, atomic masses bouncing off walls, hitting the fans with no evidence. Fingerprints were not found. Isn't this ironic? Erratic static is byproducts of my myopic knowledge. Graph, I'll stab when I open a spy on it. Lenses stretched a bit wide and ripped so violent that pilots supply above instinctive violence have been dyed with vibrant colors of comfort and high respect, but others have not annihilated it. I recommend you friolate real quick. I wish if I could, but I can't stop on. Hold me today, day, day. Hold me today, day. I would if I could, but I can't, so I won't. Hold me today, day, day. Hold me today, day. I would if I could, but I can't, so I won't. Hold me today, day. Hold me today. Grow proportional the birth pains of the planet. Now watch it pulsate. Make love to Mother Nature just to see her molten heartbreak. I love hearing myself think. I like to see you try. I can smell the taste of how I felt the day I thought I was a star. Supernova realization. Let's shoot down the shooting star and suck what's left of life in it before its light begins to scar. I spit my sorry soul, your apologetic throat. I hope you took your pills. That acid reflex might cause you to choke. You might as well. I wish you well. I bet you would, but who's a tell? Don't be that couldn't, shoulda man who would've if he knew he could, but should have when he pulled the scab, but didn't. All because of you. Now you're sad, mad, chewing on what you could've consumed. Now you're sad, mad, chewing on what you could've consumed. You're chewing on what you could've consumed. I would if I could, but I can't, so I won't. Hold me today. Hold me. I would if I could, but I can't, so I won't. Hold me today. Hold me today. I would if I could, but I can't, so I won't. Hold me today. I would if I could, but I can't, so I won't.
The wind is subtle, but me, I'm part of the dust. Evidence is nothing underneath what I trust. I mistrust the crutch, the cane, the candy cane, my hand, I can't paint it. What got my brain, so I start to scream and strike. But it's served, and it jams, and it lights, and it starts, and I can't even feel the price, cause you know it's so light, not dark. I mean, I'm trying to fight, but I got my fist, I swing and I miss, but I try to see it. I try to think I'm part of the mist. I'm not, I'm significant. I got all my innocence. I thought it when I'm ripping it. I'm not really listening to what obligation I'm trying to take. So I'm taking, I'm making, I'm taking, I'm bringing it to that song. It's a great break in town. Shake me down, I'll tear you up and build you up. I'll build you with jungle shit. We can hang from it and unzip the clouds, and then I can see how I'm aroused and how I'm starting to function again.
Now, see, we just want to get it, get it open.